and welcome to Elizabeth Magical Garden, a magical garden reaching for the stars. Hello and welcome to episode 25. My name is Elizabeth from Elizabeth Magical Garden, a magical garden reaching for the stars. Guys, happy full moon in Aquarius. I am so excited about this particular full moon. We have a couple of things to discuss, and let's just dive in. How has everybody been doing? How has your week been going? How has the weeks been going? As we know now, I do upload every 2 weeks on the podcast and also on my YouTube channels for the people that would like to see this beautiful face, right? But yeah, so that's what the premise from the last episode. Nothing changed from that, obviously. So guys, okay, so let's just dive in. Guys, let's talk about the FaceTime. Let's talk about the FaceTime. Like, I don't know, guys. Like, I know with this whole pandemic, a lot of us are not able to see loved ones. A lot of us are not able to just chill and travel the way that we normally are used to. But here's the thing, like this FaceTime got me okay, type effed up because I'm not always ready for the FaceTime. I'm just not. Am I alone? Like it's like, hey, I'm giving you a call and it's like, oh no, FaceTime. I don't want to FaceTime. I'm not a, I'm an OG. I am not, you know, fully crossed over with the whole FaceTime movement. Now, am I opposed to it 100%? No, I'm not opposed to it, but at the same token, I'm not fully with it either. Just a little rant on my part. But other than that, everything's been going pretty well. I am really appreciating that I have really gotten into my I don't want to call it a workout. I want to call it a morning up out. And here's the thing, the reason why I'm choosing that now, I just made that up. The reason why I'm choosing to call it a morning up out is because like I'm up and out the bed, and the first thing I do other than check up on Benji and that's my dog for whoever doesn't know, and make up my bed, the usuals. The first thing I will do is go and literally put on my gym attire, my workout attire that I wear in the house, and get my yoga mat and just get on the floor. And that has been really, I mean, I always used to do that, but like with this, past current events that took place, I just hit a roadblock. I just really got stuck. I tried. I definitely was going on walks and stuff like that, but I just somewhere along the line, your girl got lost. Okay, let's just be all the way honest. Your girl's having a little bit of tea, by the way. So let's just be all the way honest with that. But I really got back into, taking time out to just get into me. Now that things are opening, the sun is out, nature is flourishing. I re up on my plants. That's another thing. I read up on my plants. I just try to do a little light workout. And when I say workout, literally do some yoga. That's the only thing I do. I practice yoga and it's really good for me. Not only in terms of physically, in terms of outward appearance. To be honest, that's like the last thing that I'm thinking about. It really just like moves the circulation in my body, and I'm just so grateful for that because from a person that I don't want to say suffer. Let's just use our words wisely. For a person that deals with chronic at times arthritis, I was born with it. It's really important that I move my body. it's important that you move your body anyway, but it's really important that I move my body to get my circulation going and stuff like that, and constantly work on my flexibility. So that's been, I mean, that's more than a mouthful, but that's what's been going on with me. And I pray that everybody is transitioning into this new life well, because it is a new life. It's not, nothing is the same. We know that for sure. And it's like just literally getting into the groove of things. And I'm starting to find my way back into society. So I'm excited about that. So, guys, this is the full moon in Aquarius. Let's get into it. I'm gonna light some Palo Santo because I'm feeling like I just want like the vibes. Like I said, I'm just so happy that I got my beautiful plant babies all around me. I got this beautiful orchid. For those who chose to see the live broadcast on my, YouTube channel, you'll definitely be seeing me with my Palo Santo and my little. You really can't see the full blast of my orchid. Let me just move it over a little bit so you can get. Just, I don't want to knock it over. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on over. Come on over, baby. Okay, I know I can't sing. I'm just trying. Okay. I'm scared. I don't want to. I don't want to mess with her. But yes, I have my orchid. I never had orchids before. A little smoke for you guys. A little vibes from you guys. I never had orchids, and I literally was smitten. I'm on this whole like zenning out vibes in my house, in my apartment, whatever. Throwing the atmosphere, throwing it out there. House by the beach. Thank you. Ceiling to floor windows. Just saying. Um, and I just literally bought like two beautiful orchids. One is white that is next to me, and another one is purple. And I honestly, I'm feeling my Venus, my goddess vibes. I've been really tapping into that resource, and with this full moon in Aquarius, it's, we, for those that don't know, Aquarius is an air sign. I am an air sign, and I'm always driven by like the wind, but I am a Sagittarius rising. So it's like wind that blows fire into me, right? I don't even know if I'm making sense with that, but you get what I'm saying. And this is what this whole uh you know full moon is about. I have really been into cleansing and releasing the things that no longer serve me. I know in the last episode we talked about that, but this is what this whole vibe, and honestly speaking, I felt it with the new moon, and I definitely still feel it with the full moon. I feel that this is the time to start facing facts, facing our fears, being confronted with ourselves, right? And this full moon in Aquarius, which is in Leo, August 3rd, it's just it's just remarkable. I honestly feel like this full moon is bringing new life, resuscitating new energy, but it's going to not feel. I don't want. It's so funny because I come up with such nice words, and then I hit you with the. It's not going to be easy. It's not. This full moon is going to. You figure we're in August, the beginning of August. September is next month, right? And then you have fall. So this is like the last hurrah of the summer. Where did it go? I know. And with this full moon energy, it's going to feel good. It's going to feel vibrant. Think about it. Leos are all about like beauty, exuding that elegance and stuff like that. So I'm not even surprised that I've been catapulted into the luxuriousness of wanting to be. You know what I mean? Like I just been on some like sexy shit. Like seriously, like just really getting back to me. feeding a side of myself that I kind of like got disconnected. It was still there, but I wasn't feeding it. I wasn't allowing my sexual essence to be prevalent within my life. I was more coming from a how can I say, more of a just get it done and do it type of vibe, a more of a survival type of technique. And I honestly feel like I was more tapping into um the male side, because we all have male and female within us, right? Chromosomes, right? So to get things done, I was more coming from ego. I was more coming from a place of just do. And I kind of feel like we all have been in that space, that space of Mars energy. Get it done, do it now, conquer, do it, achieve. And there is a time and a space for that. And I truly believe that I ran into that time. But the beauty is the polarity, right? The beauty is when it's okay to like let go of what no longer serves you, let go and come to terms with the things that you have no control over. And honey, I'm going to tell you, that is really big for your girl over here, because control is like something that I'm always working so hard on. I've been on my own for, many, many years, since I was a young woman. So it pretty much has always been me, after the creator, being the driving force of my life. So when you come from that space, you are more coming from that side of you. I'm not saying women can't do, of course women can do everything, but that like just conquer that warrior side, right? And let's just be all the way honest. Usually we that's, at least I'm speaking in my humble opinion, coming from a more that type of male energy, right? And it's okay. I drove that ship as long as I can. And that ship will always be there for me and always be waiting for me. But here's the thing, it's time to finesse, it's time to luxuriate, it's time to like make love, it's time to like have sex. It's time, I don't care if you having sex with somebody or yourself, right? It's time to just feel your body, let yourself flow, get back into the groove of things, knowing that you got a vagina. Hello, yes, yes, I said it, vagina. I could have said the other one, but we're gonna try to be elegant and cute. For God's sakes, I have an orchid next to me. But getting in tune with your body, and for my male too, caressing yourself, stroking yourself. It's okay. Like, we live in a society that's always telling us like, oh my God, it's not, touching yourself, like, oh my God, it's taboo. Oh my God, you had sex with somebody that's not your husband or your wife. And it's so funny because we live in a world that is supposed to be very liberal, so to speak, and come from a place where it's like no judge, no judge, but it's still in the air. It's still in the air. Anybody that you speak to, if you told somebody like, "Oh, I had a one night stand," just on a cuss, they're gonna be like, "Oh, tell me about it." But it's a sense of judge. It's a sense. There is a sense of judging, and it's like fuck that shit. Like, who cares what anybody think? Like, does it matter anymore after all the things that we have been through in these last couple of months? I'm not even gonna go in terms of life in general. In the last couple of months, the things that we have endured, see, lost, heard, receive on any type of scale, does it matter? I don't think so. So I'm gonna pull a card. I know I went ham, but I'm just saying, like, live your life, guys. I'm 47. I was about to say 46. I just turned 47. June 7th. Oh, get it. 47, June 7th. I love the ring of that. But I turned 47 and I'm just telling you, life is still trying to kick me in my ass. But I'm like, boo boo, there's a new queen here. Okay. It's not gonna feel the same. The pain is not gonna feel the same. You're not gonna do me. When you're younger, I don't know, it's just like as you get older, it's not to say you don't feel pain. It's not to say that you don't go through things, but like one thing about pain, there is this old song by Sheryl Crow. I'm assuming, I don't know if she was the originator of this song, but it's called First Cut is the Deepest. Right, hurts the deepest. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but first cut, I'm gonna say first cut is the deepest, right? And it's true. It's true because when you first get your heart broken, when you first endure any type of pain that was not foreseen by your eyes or planned, or I should say, I hate to say it, but not planned by you, right? It feels like, oh my god, like how could this happen to me? Oh my god, I'm gonna die, la 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 la. But then you get through it, you realize you're not gonna die, you realize that you are not in control the way you thought you was. Yeah, you're going through some shit right now, it feels like shit, you probably can't eat, you probably can't sleep, but you're surviving. You're waking up every day, maybe not in the state of mind and health and body that you feel that you would want to be in, but you're still surviving. So let this full moon allow you to reach out and touch somebody or yourself. Just saying, your girl is feeling it. Your girl is feeling it. So I'm going to pick a card or two from my moon deck. Let's do a little shuffling and see what energy is what energy has in store for us. What is going on in this full moon? What are the things that we can work on in this full moon, look forward to? Okay, so let's see. Oh, I must have talked my own self up. Okay, so here it is. It says the answer you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. I can't make this shit up. For the people that are looking at the video, you literally witnessed this, right? Wow. The answers you need are coming. Again, let go, release, because at the end of the day, first of all, I just want to go as far as to say that we already have the answers. The answers are already within us. Yes, I am a Gemini. I almost kind of feel like I called this card to myself, but I truly believe that this is where we are at. We're in a state of coming out of a dream and coming into our own reality. If you look at her, she has this a woman that has, well, actually it's two women in one in the moon, right? And one of them has her eyes closed and the other one has her eyes open. Very, very interesting. Coming out of a dream and coming into your reality. This is what I'm receiving from this particular oral deck. Oh my god, oracle card. Oh my god, I can't even get it out. You know me, when I start talking fast. Bear with me. But her eyes is closed, and then you have the other one, her eyes is open, coming out of a dream state. I looked at the documentary of Frida. I know I'm late to the party. I knew about Frida. I knew about her story, but I never looked at her documentary. I never really connected with her story. I knew she was a woman of great strength and she have overcome a lot of things. I knew that much, but I never took the time to look at her documentary. And her documentary, I don't know by the time y'all look at it if it's still going to be on there, but it was definitely on Netflix. And I loved every minute of it. Uh, I honestly, like, this lady, she was in a, just to give, not to, spoiler alert, she was in an accident and she was crippled for a while. She was bedridden and she had to wear a cast for months. and it was excruciating. And she was all she could do was like draw, write, or paint. And she started painting. She even painted on her own cast that was on her body, on her ribs and her chest. And she didn't let it get her down. Yes, she shed tears, she suffered loss. I don't want to get too deep into the movie, just in case you really want to go look at it. And I do really suggest that you go check it out because it was phenomenal. But she really been through some shit, and I saw a lot of myself in her. If I have to be perfectly honest, I saw a lot of me in that movie. And I think that's why a lot of women uh find themselves really feeling her story, because I truly believe in that story of Frida. There's a little bit of her in everybody. There's a little bit of her in all of us. And it just goes to show you guys, like, at the end of the day, we're all connected. We all have things about ourselves that we wish that we didn't have to deal with. Trust me, I know. I'm not perfect. I come from, listen, my story could be long just like everybody else. And one thing I'm realizing about life, at the age of 47, I'm realizing that through it all, it nothing does matter. What matters is that you get up every day. What matters is that you are grateful. You state and you stay in a humble, grateful set of mind, because at the end of the day, waking up is a gift. Water is a gift. This orchid next to me is a gift. Speaking to you guys is a gift. I can go on, and coming from a place of gratitude says a lot. So use this full moon to celebrate. Celebrate life. Celebrate yourself. Again, we have the moon in Gemini, although we are in Aquarius, and it's so funny because both of them are air signs, right? Aquarius and Geminis are air signs. Coming out of a dream state and coming into your reality, allowing yourself to know that through it all, you have the power to conquer it all. I didn't plan that, but it sounds good. I'm going to go with it. Guys, I love you so, so, so very much. I am so happy to be here. It's always a pleasure. And just stay cool, guys. Be patient. Know that you are already are a conqueror, a winner. I can go on, but most importantly, just stay in love and practice self-love. I love you guys. Be safe. Number one, but before number one, I should say, stay alive. Stay alive, guys, because I need you
Until
guys.
then, until then, my loves, peace.